What do you think of when you hear the word friendship? Maybe you and your friend acting crazy, or just a specific moment that has really stuck with you. Well, what if I ask you now, what does friendship mean to you? How do you perceive it? Well, I searched it up and asked Cambridge Dictionary what friendship means. So Cambridge told me that friendship is a situation in which two people are friends. Well, that wasn't the exact answer I was looking for. So then I searched up what a friend meant. And Cambridge told me that a friend is a person who you know well, who you like a lot, and is usually not a part of your family. Okay, that gives us some understanding of what a friend is or what friendship is. But what does friendship mean to you? What does it mean to the people around you? Some people find the definition of friends in books, animals, or humans. But what do people around the world think of friendship? How do they perceive it? And why is that supposed to matter to us? Hi, I'm Mahek, and today I will be talking to you about the different perceptions of friendship around the world, the impact of this interconnected world on us, as well as the latest impacts of coronavirus. Now, how do people perceive friendship to be? Now, you would say, what's such a big deal about how people or friends react or behave with each other on the different parts of the world? We might not take it very seriously, but when we look at it closely, carefully, it becomes very prominent. I like to look at it through glasses, cultural glasses. Cultural glasses which shape the world around us for us. By changing the lens of these glasses, we become open to different perspectives, different cultures. But if we aren't open to change the lens of our glasses, then we quite ironically become blinded. I was very little, around 5 years old, and my family and I were living in the country, and the population of the town wasn't very exposed to the different cultures, races, backgrounds. So in my school, I was one of the very few girls or students who was of a different culture, race, color. And so one day, me being a very enthusiastic 5-year-old kid, went up to a girl in my grade and asked if I can play cops and robbers with her, as anyone would. And she surprisingly said that I couldn't, because if she tagged me, my color would rub onto her. My 5-year-old self was broken. But if I look at it now, neither was she to blame, nor was I. It all depended on the cultural glasses that we wore. Who she perceived a friend to be was completely different to my perspective of who I wanted a friend to be. But many years later now, you wouldn't believe it, but she is one of my very good friends. I guess this really tells us that by just changing our lenses to different perspectives, we can gain relations and memories to keep forever. Now, if we look at our culture here in Sydney, our definition of friendship is again different. We consider friendship to be hanging out after school, meeting up in the weekends or the holidays, or just simply going to Gongcha after school to get a nice milk tea. Now, what we consider to be a friend is shaped through the time that we spend together, making bonds, jokes, memories. The environment that we grow up here in Sydney is completely different to, let's say, some countries in the eastern part of the world. But then what will happen when a girl, let's say in Brunei, meets a girl living in Sydney, wearing two completely different pair of cultural glasses? This leads me to my second point. We are living in such an interconnected world where we can connect, know, understand people with just a simple text. So then Linda, living in Brunei, can most definitely become friends with Sarah, living in Sydney. But because both of these girls have such different pair of cultural glasses, different attitudes, values, morals, ethics, their interaction will be different. Now, this raises a question of whether there are any standards that shape a good friend, or a friend that can fit into the values and morals of the other friend. I think it really just depends on each one of us to grow more aware of the people that live around us and in the world with us. We need to take a step further in acknowledging the different pair of glasses, the cultural glasses that exist in our world, and slowly break this barrier that is existing between us by just changing our lenses. Now, going on from values, I think our values, our morals, our ethics have really been challenged since the past year and again this year. Coronavirus hit, and a social species like us went into complete isolation. From seeing our friends every day in school, after school, weekends, holidays, they turn into continuous moving images of a video call. I think we have really understood the true definition of friendship while we are in isolation. Because some experience the distance for a short period of time, while some are still experiencing the distance. I think this has given us the true definition of friendship, that friendship is way beyond just meeting face to face. It's more about feeling the connection. We are shaped and defined with the bonds, the friendships, and understanding of how we understand people and our friends. Friendship is one of the 6 basic human needs. And this need cannot be received, bought, changed, but can only be gained through the connection with one another. Thank you.